When Exodus opens, the story doesn't begin with oppression. It begins with blessing. These are the sons of Israel who came to Egypt with Jacob. Names we've met before, names tied to promises spoken generations earlier. 70 people entered this land during famine. A small family, a fragile beginning. But God had told Abraham that his descendants would grow, and now the text slows down to show it happening. Israel was fruitful, Israel multiplied. They increased and became exceedingly mighty, and the land was filled with them. This is Genesis coming to life. The promise, be fruitful and multiply, is no longer a hope. It's visible, countable, unstoppable. The covenant is doing what God said it would do. And remember how they got here. Joseph, betrayed by his brothers, raised up by God, set over Egypt, became the one through whom God preserved not only Jacob's family, but Egypt itself. His wisdom saved nations. His God-given insight reshaped an empire. So when Exodus begins with Israel flourishing, it's not an accident. This is the lingering effect of God's favor through Joseph. The covenant people are thriving under a memory of grace. But the text hints that this season rests on something delicate, memory itself. The old Pharaoh, the one who elevated Joseph and honored Joseph's God, is gone. The generation that saw God act through Joseph is fading. What remains is the blessing, the growth, the visible evidence of God's hand. For now, everything looks like the promise marching forward. A nation is forming inside another nation. A people who were once guests are becoming numerous, so numerous that the land itself is described as being filled with them. Exodus wants you to feel the rising tension. God is keeping his word, but the surrounding empire may not welcome what God is building. The blessing is about to draw attention. And when a nation grows this fast, someone always notices. But that moment belongs to the next verse. For now, Exodus shows us this. Before the conflict, there was promise. Before the hardness of Egypt, there was the kindness of God. Before the deliverer appeared, the people multiplied. This is the quiet before the storm. And the storm begins the moment a new king looks at this blessed nation and refuses to remember the God who made it possible.